It's a beautiful day outside and stuff, and it's chilly out and everything. You put the time for what? It's my phone that I have. It has the ear plug on it, so I can use the earphone. My new phone don't have it, so I ain't got to use my own phone no more. Wi-Fi for the past. I mean, I know, I know. What is it? Is it a big can we open up again? What is it? Is it a fish? Can we open up again? What is it? Is it a fish? Can we open up again? What is it? How are y'all doing today? I'm sorry that I haven't been consistent in coming on and stuff. Just leaving up the hair cap and stuff. No, you're not getting that. Um, that's my kid. That's who she is. Say hi. Stuff, and she's um making a bunch of noise and stuff in the background and watching TV and stuff. If you like what you see and stuff, please sit up there and uh I don't have pink. Stop asking. And stuff. You know, she's asking for something and stuff. And I don't have it because my mother hasn't. Anyway, I'm just hoping that things get improved and stuff for her and everything, and that she begins to communicate better with me and stuff, and not hold it in and stuff. And yes, I know she's not here and stuff. You know, my mom went to church, so um I can't take my kid inside the church because she make too much noise and stuff, and they might kick us out. So I do online services and stuff. So um that's what we're doing. She's watching cartoons and stuff, and it's trying my best to be the good mother that I'm supposed to be, you know, not make the mistakes that other people made and stuff. And even if I do make mistakes, I can go back and learn from them and stuff. And I'm just doing the best that I can do with her being limited and not talking and stuff, and ADHD and nonverbal and stuff like that. So we got her talker back on Friday. It was in repair. The company did a fabulous job in giving a new battery. So I'm gonna charge it up today for her for tomorrow and stuff like that. And I normally don't come on Sundays, but I thought I'd come on live today and let everybody know that she's doing okay and stuff. We had ups and downs yesterday, but today's a new day and we're gonna move forward in what we do and with her and stuff. Um, I got approved for my surgery. Um, my surgery is gonna be May 1st. Um, so May 1st is on a Friday, so I won't be doing a live from May 1st until I can fully talk. So don't judge me when I get on here and stuff because I won't have no teeth. You know, I gotta wait 5 to 6 weeks until I get my denture and stuff. So that's what's going on. I got the paperwork yesterday and stuff, and I'm thankful that this is getting done. I've had braces in the past and stuff. I took care of my teeth as much as I could. You know, when you have a kid and stuff, it does something to your body, it changes and stuff like that. So, um, little mama, that's her name. I don't go by her government name. I don't get on here talking about drama and stuff. I don't get on here talking about family issues and stuff like that. That is huh, not appropriate for social media. That isn't. What goes on behind closed doors is nobody's business. Unfortunately, there are people that like to sit there and talk about the family and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't. I have my grievances with people, but I choose to just let things go and worry about my kid. She can't really function and speak and tell me her feelings and why she's upset, and she acts out, she hits, she bites, she kicks and stuff like that. Spanking her won't make her stop. I know a lot of people will, you need to spank the autism out of the kid. That's not gonna work. It's gonna make the kid even more angrier. So I chose to take stuff away from her and stuff and just let her mellow out and everything. So we don't have baby. Hold on, guys. We don't have pink. So hopefully your Sunday will be better. Hopefully your Sunday will be awesome and stuff. You go to church, go to work, whatever you got to do and stuff. Um, I'm just hoping that everyone has a good day, even in the good and bad times. I hope you have a good day. That's when you know who your true friends and who your real family is and stuff like that. When you go down through the valley and stuff, and people talk about you and everything and stuff like that, that's when you know who is really on your side and who is going to stand up for you and stuff like that. So, um, hoping everybody has a good week. This coming week is gonna be a good week and stuff. Not gonna let people get me down and everything. Live forward, live for God and stuff like that. And that's what I've been doing. I showed you her in the beginning, what she looks like. I gotta do her hair and stuff for school. And I just don't understand why people think I would lie about my daughter. I've never lied about my daughter in any shape or form. You know, he's doing these things because she has no control over it. And that's why I get on here and try to give a picture of what it's like to be an autistic mother or a special needs mother, because she has a lot going on with her and stuff. And I'm the sole parent that takes care of her and stuff, and I got health issues myself. So it's the battle between helping myself and helping her and stuff like that. Um, we're doing good. I'm in Ohio. My heart goes out to Michigan. Uh, they've been dealing with flooding. Now I hear that some parts of Texas is dealing with some flooding. And people, when they tell you, don't drown, turn around, or however the saying goes, don't be sitting up there trying to run into the water with your car and stuff. You can replace your car, but you can't replace yourself, So that's how we do things. So I'm Miss Famous. I'm the one who normally gets on here and talks and stuff about my daughter and James Everage. He is my co co-host co-host, and so hopefully I can get him on. It's kind of hard to get him on because he has different things to be doing and stuff. He has his own talk show. They talk about sports and stuff. So if you're interested in that, I'm gonna try and get the information to get out. My cousin, she does Back to Humanity. She goes out to the community, and supports the homeless, the unfortunate, the people that really need help. And I thank God for her and stuff. I thank God that, she's out there helping other people and stuff. in spite of what people say about her and stuff. And that's what my goal is, to do what I'm supposed to be doing, regardless of what people say. Um, so how's everybody been doing? Um, I didn't think I was gonna wake up and come on live and stuff, so um, but I did, and I'm happy about it and stuff, and I hope that you are doing good, and hopefully you'll start seeing me more often and stuff. I'm trying to build up this in the weeks prior or during the time that I have my surgery. I will try and do YouTube shorts as much as possible. Try to keep the platform going and stuff and not take a break. It just depends on how I feel and how sedated I am with the medicine and stuff. Oh, it's not in here. It's in the kitchen. She had chicken. She wants chicken this morning. So if you like what you see, you like what you hear, sit up or subscribe and like the channel and stuff like that. Um, Try to be consistent and try to do things. If you want to know what I was doing, I was feeding her chicken. I got chicken in the air fryer, baby. So I had to go in the kitchen and do that. So what's everybody doing on this 8 o'clock hour of YouTube? Um, I'm doing as much as I can to do what I can to help people understand what autism is. You know what they said about autism, that was caused by vaccines and stuff, or it was caused by Tylenol and stuff. Here's the catcher: I never took killers when I was pregnant with my daughter. You know, I basically endured the pain. See, I have fibromyalgia as well, and that's debilitating pain and stuff for me and everything else. So I'm hoping that people would come in and talk and get to know me better and stuff. And I'm a nice person, I don't bite, uh we do birthday parties. I mean, birthday parties, but we say happy birthday to people and stuff, and we say happy anniversary and stuff like that. And I have a birthday coming up in May, so I may come live and uh do something special for my birthday. Um my baby brother's birthday was a couple of days. I have another sibling whose birthday is today, and he is almost 60 years old and stuff like that. So happy birthday to him. Swallow my pride and do what I have to do honors and stuff. Um, so tomorrow she goes to school and stuff, and I just hope that her behavior improves and that she communicates and stuff and doesn't and stuff, kick the teacher and all this other stuff that she's been doing all last week and the week before last. Um, she's acting like a monkey. She can mimic sounds and stuff like that, and I'm appreciative of this. A Sunday morning, you know, I'm gonna make what was bad positive and stuff. So hopefully, you guys will see me back later on. I'll probably do a part two of this and stuff. Um, and everything else. So I'm gonna get ready for church. Good morning. How are you doing today? And stuff. And I do online church because she doesn't like it when people do praise dances and stuff and they start doing the tambourines and stuff. It's too loud for I'm doing well. I love you. Love you too. Hi. Um I just hope that, I'm thankful for online services. A lot of people bash online services and stuff. Am I married? No, I'm not married, but I'm happily taken. I'm in a relationship. Um And, when people praise God and stuff, it gets too loud and she gets overstimulated and she wants to run and retreat and stuff like that. So, thank you. And so that's why I do online services and stuff. I didn't start out doing that. When she was a baby, it affected her as well. So, but yeah, we're doing good things. We're doing positive things. Like I said, yesterday when I went live, my co-host basically told me that he was going to go to the Ohio State spring game and stuff, and the weather was crappy. It was raining and stuff like that. Uh, it was raining yesterday, and we just stayed in. That's what we did. We just stayed in, and she basically doesn't like the rain. She likes seeing the rain, but she don't like the going outside and playing in the rain. See, when I was a kid, I used to play in the rain, play in the mud, do all this stuff. This kid don't want to do nothing but stay in the house. And I try to let her come outside to get some vitamin D and to get her um to have fun and stuff with other kids and stuff like that. But right now we we're having problems, behavior problems, and I'm trying to deal with them and stuff, trying to juggle with um thank you. Um, like I said, today is my older brother's birthday, and I'm not telling you his age, but he's close to just 60. So proud of him and everything in every which way. Um, and what he does and what he's gonna do. Um, I'm gonna show you a picture of my kid. Come here, come here, come here. You're not in trouble. This is little mama. This is my daughter. Hi. I normally don't show her on camera, but um, like I said, she's a good kid. I just feel like things are happening to her because of her autism and ADHD and other stuff that she's doing through. Thank you. Um, and then I have my niece who I love so dearly. Um, she's in the YouTube shorts. Uh, and if you look at the YouTube shorts, I didn't make the YouTube short. See, I had my niece in my hands and she was sitting there scrolling on my iPhone and pressing buttons and stuff. And next thing we're on YouTube, and she did a YouTube short of herself, and that's how it came to be about. So I think she's gonna be famous in her own right when she gets a lot older and stuff like that. So just being positive and not negative on here and stuff, and just trying to bring awareness to things. And if you don't see me on here on a couple days and stuff, it's because I'm dealing with a situation and stuff like that. I look like a troll. Okay, thank you for that comment. I don't know what we're watching. Tom and Jerry. That's what she's watching. Um, and stuff. So, um, that's what she's doing, and uh, we're gonna try and wait for the service to start and get into the service and everything. But I just want to let everybody know that if you ever want to come on this channel and see me live, you gotta subscribe. And hi, hi, Kristen Hayworth H7M. Um, hit the subscribe button and you see me live and stuff like that. And I do YouTube shorts, just not only myself but my daughter and stuff. I'm from Ohio and stuff, and so is my co-host, but we live about like 2 or 3 hours away from each other. And he's my best friend, and I appreciate. Do I have any what? I used to have pets. I used to have a dog, and then I got two birds. Before I moved in 2015, I get rid of the birds. And then I found out why I moved. The person that I gave them to didn't take care of them, and they passed away. So I gotta do my homework and stuff. Next pet I get and I give it away, I gotta make sure that they're gonna take care of the animal and stuff. Because some people are not good pet owners and stuff like that. I like dogs and cats and birds. I petrified the snakes. Um, my friend, she had uh a collection of snakes. And one day I went over to her house and stuff. How am I? I'm 40. But I probably look older than what I look like because of the gray hair. And my daughter is, yes, I'm human. I'm not a robot or AI or anything like that. I'm really human. Are you humans? I'm not a man, I'm a female. So my daughter likes trains, so I got a lot of people that do rail fanning. It's people that like to uh go make videos of trains and stuff. Thank you. I get people thinking that I'm 16 years old still. Oh, how I wish, but I wouldn't have my daughter though. So watching cartoons and stuff and trying to get her situated, give her some medicine and stuff to calm her down and everything, and do what I need to do. And then I'll probably I'll probably come back on live later on around about 2 p.m. Eastern time, and talk and stuff and give you guys more ideas to how the day is going and stuff. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Take care. Subscribe, like, share. Let your friends know about the Miss Famous and James Everage talk show. That's the title of it. But James is not in it most of the time because he's doing his own thing. So bye. I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.